Monday edition of Good Dawning. It's May 12th here, and welcome. Ooh, that's hot. All right. Probably best to turn on Do Not Disturb. There we go. All right. All right, guys. Good Dawning. Welcome to another episode of Good Dawning. My name is Joshua, Mr. Floyd, and welcome to a Moon Day edition. Hershey, Henny, Millie, Lottie B, and whoever else might show up, Karen Suki, and Grateful. Welcome and good dawning. All right, so give a few minutes, see if and who piles in. It's literally a good dawning here, and getting used to getting up at the crack of the good dawning here as well. And so let's see what we've got. So today being a Monday, and let's see if anybody else comes in. We're going to work with the Master Ascension Light Code deck. As given to us through Kelly Kolodny and through Krista, or at Blindly Inspired. She was the one who gifted us this deck, and so we're going to be grateful and utilize the deck here. And of course, we've also got our there we go, our palm reading cards as well, and we will ground into the clear quartz as well. And so Monday. Yeah, hi Millie. How we doing there? Well, there's 5 of you here. Shifting times on a show is not always the best. Hey, good dawning, Suzette. Not always the best thing to do when the show's been late. But yeah, so we never did get a schedule back from the potato place, so we're gonna go up there today at 9 a.m. after Truth Wave and see what's with them. And we just keep on trucking forward here because that's what you do, right? You put your foot down and you keep moving forward. Sunny Suzette, how are you? Hopefully your universe is sunny. All right, chat filter. Let's see here. Let's put on all messages. Helene, how are you doing? Lottie B, good dawning. All right, so let's see people pile in as they do, or if they do. Is 6 a.m. is but at least we can match the title with the show, right? Good dawning here. All right, so let's shuffle these guys together here and see what we get from. We didn't post your week with Archangel Raphael. They're not getting much views, so I don't know. We're going to see what we're going to do with all the new tarot cards and stuff and what we revamp here. Dale, good dawning, Dale. Welcome, brother. From South Africa. How is your universe there on the other side of the planet? We are grateful for you. All right. Take a couple shuffles here. And let's see what we got. I'm open to the infinite miracles and possibilities each new day brings. Absolutely. Oh, no. Here, we'll just do something like this. Just make it easy. Ding. There you go. That's today's pinned message. All right. Thank you, Millie. I appreciate that. And all right, Hershey. Good dawning. Grateful to see you here, Hershey. All right. So let's cut the deck. Better than the mustard, right? And see what we get as far as the energies for today. All right, so for today, we took the bottom card as the energy, the top 3 cards as how to generate said energies, and see what we get here. All right, so today's card is light language. There we go, and it's kind of a hard card to see, especially online here, but I'll give it a moment. You can kind of ground into it. It's fleshy toned, so it's hard to see actually. But yeah, so all right, so today, and we'll hold that up for a few. All right, so today, light language, open to channeling. There we go. So we'll channel, I guess, but no, we will, of course, but we are open to what the channeling has to tell us, which is really what our higher self has to tell us, right? All right, so let's see what we are open to today. Let it come through. You are the arbiter of what's open for you. So, all right. So next one is gratitude. Always a good one. If you are grounded in gratitude, especially if you're being open, then you allow for new to come into your universe. If you can accept what your universe has already been giving you, right? What you've chosen for yourself, then it makes it a lot easier for new to come into your universe for you to choose new. So gratitude, appreciate the moment. And of course, that's all we have is the moment anyways. It's not asking you to appreciate what you have in the future or what you had in the past. Gratitude is grounded into what you have exactly right now. All right. And protection would be the next one here. Know your boundaries. So protect yourself however you choose to do so. And so there we go. That could go with gratitude as well. And then finally, last but not least, the golden disc is like golden radar love, right? Golden earring. We got a thing. It's called radar love. All right, golden disc. Disentangle relationship. So it's asking you what's tangled to become not entangled. Sometimes tangled is all right, but in this, what needs to be disentangled? There we go. In your universe, that's more like it. So what needs to be undone that you might have done in your universe is a question I can't answer for you. All right, so light language is what we're looking for today. However you achieve that, be open to channeling, be open to your highest self. And keep in mind, light language is not just you channeling energetically, so to speak, which is really most likely just your higher self coming through. Krista, good dawning. What you're looking at really is being open for the energies to show you. If you're in a game or if you're in even a living torridial field, right? If you're channeling, right? So be open to those energies. Be open to what? Victor, good dawning. Ismahin, yes, good dawning. So if you're open to it, right? Channeling, right? So what is coming through that you're feeling, seeing in your universe? Again, you create everything that you see. Everything that happens in your life is just flowing from outside of you, right? Inside you to the outside, right? And so if you are channeling light language, then what are you looking to create, right? What's coming through? And really just accept that as your higher self, generally speaking, unless you're like fully possessed or something. Accept that as really just your higher self giving you instruction. And so then we jump into gratitude. And for myself, and we can discuss gratitude all day long. I had a mini Kundalini awakening through grounding into gratitude. Was it 2019 into 2019? I had a Kundalini awakening due to gratitude. So yeah, so you can ground into gratitude. If you ground into extreme gratitude, watch what happens in your universe. But you have to be sincere about it, and I was at the time. I'm still in gratitude, but I was an extreme gratitude at the time. And so yeah, if you can, thank you, Jeff. Yeah, if you can jump into positive channel, right? Grab it, gratitude, living in that positive energy, as Jeff Kendall put in there. Yeah, then you can create anything you want, but it has to whatever is flowing out. You're the resonant energy of what creates your universe. So protection. So know your boundaries. So protect yourself and all of that energetically as well. So yeah, so don't let anybody like stomp on you or walk over you as best as you can, of course. Golden disc. And then the golden disc is disentangling. So what do you need to disentangle in your universe? What are you entangled in? And what are you looking to disentangle? So your reading for today, and I don't know if we're going to go back to your week with Archangel Raphael. I'll probably post those up at some point as well. But right now, I'm not sure where I'm standing on doing all cards with the channel itself. I'm not trying to create like cards that are crutchy or anything for anybody else, because really we're creating our own universe and we do cards on the daily here on the channel. But I still need to find, and they didn't have it at the store, so I really just need to put together an Amazon order now that fortunately the tariffs, right, are going to be for the next 60 days. So if you need to buy something, jump on it. You get another 60-day window tariff lists or less tariffs in the United States. So I may jump on Amazon there and pick up that smaller deck of Kuan Yin, but they didn't have it at the store. So they didn't have many cards because of the they were out of a lot of decks of tarot cards and oracle cards, because most of them are Hache in China. So so if your cards are made in China, then then they're either going to be not here if they're out of stock, or exactly. All right, so let's work with the there we go, the palm reading. And I didn't post anything yet. I'm going to get all the your anus thumb stuff up at the same time, basically. And so it may be one post or two, probably just one post. So we'll get all these guys up, and yeah, so you'll see a post today at some point. for the cards, but we'll combine all the Uranus cards into one. All right. So Uranus, this card number 90 here. So, actually, we've done these. So we're actually past these. So these need to get posted. I kind of get jumped off myself here at some point. All right. So I am a post behind here, but actually, no, we're not. We got three more Uranus. Here we go. So yeah, you'll see a double Uranus post. That's what I wanted to do, is get all the Uranus done at once. I knew there was a method to my madness. Sometimes I don't. At 6 a.m., I don't know if there's any method to anything at this point. But all right. So here we go, 93. So these are 6 Uranus cards, 9 Uranus cards. So there'll be 2 posts. All the Uranus up at once, right? But it's Uranus, not mine. All right. So the thumb, stiff and thick thumb. So Uranus, stiff and thick, number 93. Stiff, thick thumb with no flexibility suggests someone who prefers structure. You are cautious and conservative if your thumb does not bend like backwards like that, and if it's stiff and thick. You're cautious and conservative. You try to balance work and pleasure, but you're generally a workaholic. All right, so if you have a thick and stiff thumb, not like an upper lip, mind you, but a stiff upper lip, but no, a stiff thumb. All right, and as you stick your thumb, there you go. All right, number 94. We're on number 95. All right, number 94, it's a wide angle. So if you have a wide thumb, and again, this is all interpretation to you. I don't know what your thumb looks like. Many thumbs are different. All thumbs are different. Yours may vary, size and shape. All right, so the wide angled thumb. A low set thumb indicates you are generous and open-minded. You like to build and create things, and you have a good understanding of people, their problems, and you are very charismatic. So if you have a wide thumb, you are charismatic. And finally, number 95. So we're going to finish these off like the next 2 days here. All right, so we'll have to find something else. We could find another deck of something here. Another something with palm reading. All right. So number 95, Uranus, the thumb narrow angle. All right. A high set thumb shows your lack of spontaneity. So you're not spontaneous. So if you have a high set thumb, there you go. Then you are not spontaneous. You're goal oriented. So if narrow, that's a high set or narrow. They call it a high set thumb, but it's a narrow angled thumb. There we go. So it reaches a narrow point. All right. So you are goal-oriented and plan everything to the smallest detail. You have a good judgment of character and understanding of people. So there we go. And again, this is just one man's interpretation of your thumb, but there we go. And so if you want these cards, they're $7.99. They are Hache in China. So if you are interested, I'd buy them now, since there's a lull in the tariff war for the moment. There you go. And so we said war on YouTube. Oh my God. All right. So yeah. So hopefully everybody had a great and fantastic weekend. We're going to clear some energies from the weekend since today is Monday. And before we clear the energies here, just a little out of different order here. We'll first light some. Generally, again, you're not supposed to use a creme brulee torch to light Palo Santo, but you try to light this with a match, which is technically what you're supposed to do. There we go, guys. All right, clearing the energies for the weekend, starting with Palo Santo. And of course, if you guys missed, I was on Jared's Fire Homa last night. I was there at the Fire Homa. It was amazing. And so if you did not catch Jared's in the full moon today, at least here in Colorado, your results may vary. Is at 10:55 a.m. 10:55 for a full moon. That's a big deal. That's a number for change, right? 10 is you as your universe change, right? And then 5 is like an abrupt change, like over instant change, right? All right, so rub this around. All right, okay, guys, I still have gift cards for my birthday, so I better go use them. Oh my. Generally speaking, yeah, you should, but as long as the business is, I think there's a law passed that gift cards can't expire anymore. Yeah, the fire homa was fantastic. Thank you, Jared. If you're watching, Jared, thank you for inviting me to the fire homa. And if you missed that fire homa last night, please do check it out. It is on the lives, or it's actually pinned in my community page. There we go. It's not on the lives. Jared, it's not on Restream, so it's not reshared. But if you want to watch it, you certainly can. And there's a link to it through my community tab, and you can see me slide forward there and say hi. But yeah, it was fantastic, and I truly appreciate it, Jared. Thank you. And so I got to tie one on, and yeah, the last one came off and burned it in a candle there, but it is gone. All right, so today let's clear some energy from the weekend, and hopefully you had an amazing weekend. But generally speaking, we are tied up with people in our families and whatnot. If you have people in your universe, mine is pretty open at the moment. And so from your end, if there's people in your universe that you're tied up with, we are all tied up with our kids, our family. Some of us are with our spouses that we don't want to be tied up with. Some of us parents, mother-in-law, father-in-law, and whatnot. And so we carry that resonant energy of the weekend into our weekday. If we haven't cleared it, then we're all keyed up from the weekend. We may have had a great weekend, and that'll propel us into the week. Or we may have had a terrible weekend, right? What we judge as terrible. And so then we roll into the week. With a exactly lower vibrational weekend. So from your end and from mine, then let's all take a deep breath. We're going to clear some energies. As we breathe in, we see all possibilities, right? So we breathe in, we see all the new in our universe. And of course, as we breathe out, anything that you want to release from this weekend or any other weekend or anything that's stuck in your energetic crawl, so to speak, as we breathe out, we can release that energy into the greater source field and release that from us and release it out to yeah. So take a deep breath in, if you would, and hold it for 4 seconds. If we cycle our breath, box breathing, and release. That's what I said. I have a book. Let me check. 12 inches, 22 feet, 12 inches. Breathe in, hold it, and breathe out. All right, and one more. Then we're going to do a satisfied breath, and I'll show you at the end. Hold it. And release. All right, so satisfied breath. If you're new here, just cut yourself right here where your chest and your stomach meet, bend over. And as you breathe out, you say the word satisfied. And if you do it in a sigh, you jump into your heart chakra. So join me. Breathe in. And release. Satisfied. Boom. And you jump right up, and you should dump right into your heart chakra there. Jules, good dawning. Dropping in for a minute, perfect timing, many blessings. Yeah, if you missed Jules there, he did a really good and humorous short last 2-minute short there last night. I watched that. And so, yeah, check out Jules there as well. And Jules, we will have you back with an excerpt from your book and get you situated again. And so, yeah, Jules, if you don't know, he's about to publish. He's self-publishing a book, and you can self-publish yourself on Amazon these days. And so, yeah, cheers to Jules. And so please do check out Heart of Lightning there and check out Jules. We've had him on. You can go through the good dawnings there. About 2 weeks ago, we had Jules on. And so cheers. All right, so take another deep breath. We're going to do another box breath here. So breathe in, if you would. Lati and Jules from the UK. Hold it. Hold in. And release. All right, now we'll do one more satisfied breath, and we'll do a clearing for the weekend, or from the weekend, I should say. I wish it was for the weekend again, but no, we are at Moon Day. We have to start all over again, right? All right, so breathe in. Special intention for Karen Cabot. Yeah, of course. All right, hold on. We're going to stop for a moment here. No, I know Care Bear wasn't feeling the best. She might have been going to the doctor or something to a effect. So if we have more information on Care Bear, can somebody put that in the chat? Normally she would be live after this program, but I don't think she's going live, apparently. So hopefully Care Bear is all right. And if you don't know who Karen or Care Bear is, she's a part of the whole swirling family here, and she goes live. Generally speaking, directly after this program, we kind of jumped in front of her, but she's been going live about 6:30. So then she moved it to 6:45, so we've all can kind of squeeze in like a bunch of boats pulling into a dock here, so to speak. So yeah, apparently she may not have been feeling well. I'm not sure, Victor, if you can elaborate. I know she was going to do a live, or she canceled. She may be going to the doctor. So either way, see Care Bear in your healthy future there. And yeah, so Karen or Care Bear there. And we are going to have her on to discuss astrology once I figure out my new schedule with my job as far as what's what. And I have to go there at 9 today and see if I have a schedule and what's going on. But yeah, so otherwise, yeah. So we'll have Care Bear on. Once I get my schedule figured out, we're going to have Care Bear on with astrology, and there'll be a little pre-show about astrology before that. So keep in mind that astrology, while it's all well and good, if you don't transcend your astrology, meaning that you go past it, right? If you let the astrology rule you, but you have to rule your astrology, you have to step over your astrology. So, like with me being a Cancer South Node and a Capricorn North Node, means I have to step over my emotional self and learn to find balance. But stepping over that and not allowing either of those two to dominate me, right? So that is the question. All right, so let's do this as well. Thank you, Millie. All right, participant mode. Subscribers, any duration. We'll do 1 minute. All right, there you go. All righty, folks. So you have to subscribe now for uno momento in order to get on the show. All right, there. So, all right. So, yeah, so keep that in mind that if you are with astrology there, so don't let yourself get swallowed up by your chart or the matrix, right? Keep in mind, most of everything on this field, in this matrix, what have you, and there's a lot more that we're going to start to discuss here. And, you know, it may cause a little backlash. It may not. I don't. There's a few who totally understand as well where I'm coming from here. But more and more I sit here, right? The more and more that we all sit here, and we'll clear some energies in a minute here, more I'm beginning to see that we might be in some sort of gaming system, some sort of realm. Between Ben Bacon Bits talking about the digital code that you see on the walls through red lights and everything else that I'm getting pointed to as I keep referring to, instead of seeing it as the greater source field of the universe, right? The whole thing is a gaming field, right? And that I'm a creator character within the gaming field. And the more that I begin to feed back to the system, to the whatever, Earth, that we're maybe, and I'm not saying we aren't, but it's all everything's evolving, right? That we may be in a game. I get more and more. Yeah, you're in a game. There'll be a post. I'm going to post up a video I found from a. Never seen this video. What do you want? Book video of a book that landed in my universe, written by this lady in 1925 about how to play the game on planet Earth. The more that I've noticed for myself, and I can't speak for anybody else, but the more that I've noticed for myself that I turn the feedback system, because all this is a regenerative feedback system based on your vibration, nothing more. And so if you, even if it's a game, it's still going to vibrate back to you based on your internal resonant vibration, right? So if you resonant lack, then it's just going to vibrate back lack to you. But the more that I acknowledge it as a gaming system, right? Like the field, the game, there's more things that show up to prove. And if you can start seeing the threads in your universe, there's more things that start to show up to prove that we are actually in a gaming system. So let's clear some energies from this weekend. If you would please also consider hitting the like button and subscribing. I never mentioned that either. So we're going to do a couple of different business ends here. So please like and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications when I do go live. If you're watching this in the rewind or the replay, most of you are watching this in the replay itself. Thank you. I appreciate it. And again, if you're part of the family here and you're here in the Good Dawning at 6 a.m., I appreciate it. And if you're watching it in the rewind as part of the family, I appreciate a replay. I appreciate it as well. Thank you, guys. All right. So let's clear some energies from this weekend. Whatever that is for you, you may be trapped up with your mother-in-law. You may be trapped up with kids, what have you. Anybody that you need to clear, any situations. Some of you may have had some crazy karmic situations. Who knows? But nonetheless, right? Let's clear those energies from this weekend. So if we want to take a deep breath in, we're going to just center real quick, and then we're going to do one quick We'll do 3 quick breaths just to center real quick, and then we'll do an invocation and clear with the, visualize clear with the chalkboard. So take a deep breath in for me, please. Breathe in and hold it and release. Last, we're in 2 breaths and then 1 satisfied breath, which will drop us into our heart chakra for clearing. Second breath in, hold it for 4 seconds. We call it box breathing, but I like to call it cycling my breath. And then 1 satisfied breath where you bend over here and say satisfied at the end. So breathe in. Satisfied. Let's do another one. Another satisfied breath. So breathe in. Fold yourself over where your chest and your stomach meet. As you drop out and breathe out, say satisfied, and do it in a sighing manner, and you drop right into your heart chakra. Guarantee it. Satisfied. And you're instantly present. When you say the word satisfied, you drop into your heart chakra. You're telling your body you're satisfied. You cut right into presence immediately, generally speaking. All right, so let's clear some energies. What did you have to clear from this weekend, if anything? So take a deep breath in, and as you clear out, right, you can do it one of a couple of different ways. You can write it on a chalkboard and erase it. You can get a piece of paper and write it down. If you're by the beach, run out to the beach real quick and put somebody's name in the beach. We're not cutting cords from that person. We're cutting the dark energies, the heavy energies, anything that's stuck in your energetic crawl from a person, place, or situation from the weekend. That's what we're clearing. So from your end and mine, let's take a minute or so and clear some energies. And there's Doggo again. She's been out, but we'll take her out again afterwards. But she gets antsy when I'm just sitting here. So all right, so clear energy. Susie, good dawning. All right, so we're clearing energies from the weekend, whatever it is that you need to clear. Maybe you got cut off by a skateboarder on the way to the grocery store, where you got cut off by somebody in line. Maybe you came home Friday night all upset because your Bob, your boss, was yelling at you about your TPS reports. Mr. Lumberg was yelling at you about your TPS reports. There you go. All right, guys. So whatever you need to clear from the weekend, you can continue to do so. We're going to have an invocation now for a new week. And of course, all the mothers out there, I hope you had a fantastic Mother's Day as well. We're going to bring in Goddess Isis to do a quick invocation, and we'll combine the invocation with a channeling as well to compact the show, right? And so yeah, join myself and Goddess Isis as we do a quick channeling here, and to invocate to all the moms, happy Mother's Day, even though it's Monday, not Sunday, and to clear the energies for this week. Then we will work with the clear quartz here to set intentions for this week as well, and so we can ground into that, and then we'll close out with our group hug. And so yeah, all right, guys, I appreciate you all. All right, so if you don't know, I'm an open channel, and what I'm really channeling here, what I've come to learn, and some of you I came back and said, whoa, you finally figured that one out, is I'm really channeling my higher self. I'm not directly channeling nobody directly. I mean, Isis, Kuan Yin, no, they're big enough that they don't need us to channel directly, but what they are doing is giving their energies through us, through our higher self as their energy, so that, Doreen, good dawning, the Children's School of Yoga in South Carolina there. Good dawning, Doreen. Welcome. We are grateful to see you in the chat. Hi, Doggo. All right. She wants attention. She's been out, but she wants attention. Hi. 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 All right. So yeah, we are dog sitting as well. So let's clear some energies then. Our Doggo. Let's set some intentions for this weekend. This week I should say, with Goddess Isis. And so bear with me, and let's bring in Goddess Isis here. All right. I'm an open channel, so if you see me channel here, I don't do any of the stuff that Daniel Scranton does. There's no toning involved or anything, and I'm really just tapping into my highest self. If anybody's directly telling you that they're truly directly channeling, I'm not going to say the question or not. You use your own discernment, but remember, everything in this universe, everything that you see, everything that you do, and everything that you create, and we are not torturing the dog. She just wants attention. She's been out. But what we are saying is that everything in your universe that's created and whatnot is done. It's brought forth from you. So if you're channeling Isis, Kuan Yin, Sekhmet, what have you. Are you really channeling directly them, or is it the energies of them as through your higher self? Just something to think about here, guys. Remember this: if this is a gaming realm, and we're not saying it is or isn't, but I'm leaning that way. If this is, then you can come back at all time and space, right? Then you can come back as or through Isis time in Egypt and whatever you choose. But now we're all here in the Ascension game because there's nowhere left. Once you play it all out, there's nowhere left to be. So let's set some intentions for this week in the Ascension game that we're playing, right? All of us teammates here, because really we're like a team. Team Ascension, one planet, one game field or planet Earth, right? So let's go Team Ascension here. And so from here on, what are you looking to create for this week? We're going to ground into that. So I'm going to call on Goddess Isis here. And again, if you hear Doggo over here, she's not tortured or anything. She just wants attention. She's not being she's an attention getter, so to speak. We've all had that dog, right? You start petting her, and then like 30 seconds later, you stop petting, and it's like, and then they just look up and like, don't stop. And then you like 20 minutes later, it's like, and an hour later, it's like, don't stop. Right. That's exactly. We try. Care Bear, Karen, are you feeling better? And are you, is she in the chat there? Morning, Josh. Hey, everyone, send me prayers. In our justice system has no justice for women in South Carolina. Oh, favor. All right. Favor there, Care Bear. And are you, I didn't check, are you going live after the show here? I'm feeling better, but I have a whole new slew of problems. Okay. Favor Care Bear, if you want to discuss, you can certainly email Mr. Floyd Channeling's here, but with an S at Gmail. But so your hands are free, and I think they should be getting pitted. So Karen, big healing and favor there. I did not check, so I'm not sure if you're going live or not. If you want to put that in the chat, generally speaking, Karen will be live in about 14 minutes, give or take. No, Josh, I need to step back from my channel for legal. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay. So if Karen's stepping back for her channel for legal reasons, then you may see Good Dawning actually flip into her spot. That would give everybody a little more time to recoup and regroup here. Only for the short while, and it's a Karen spot. So if she ever wanted it back, we'd flip back to 6. But we're going to discuss here. She's going to send me an email, so we may not be having Karen on our channel and legal reasons. So what we're going to say right now is we don't know what's going on, Karen. And when you say legal reasons there, whatever we understand if you don't need to want to state anything more. But let's all take a moment here. And what's more important is family versus grounding into setting intentions for this week, although we will still do so here. Let's take everybody for a moment. Hold Karen, Care Bear. We love you, Care Bear. We really do. You're a unique soul, and we really are grateful in every inch of the word grateful to have you as part of this family, to know you, and to your bounciness, your amazing light. And yeah, Karen, we love you, and you are a very unique individual. So whatever is going on in Care Bear's universe, we hold you to the highest light. We hold Care Bear, Karen, up to the absolute highest loving light. We hold her in the absolute loving arms of each of us, and we send her the greatest and the biggest love, whatever is going on, Care Bear. May it be healed. May it be taken care of. We love you, and we see you in the highest light. And whatever is going on, Karen, know that we are with you. All right, guys. So no Care Bear for the foreseeable future. So hold that, and yeah, we may move Good Dawning then to 6:30, just make it a little easier for everybody and their universe as well here. But actually, no, we may move it to like 6:15 because I don't want to run over. That's the other thing too. We have Terry too, so I don't want to flatten Terry at holding your space either. Everybody, that's the hard part about doing YouTube is trying to slot, right? When the families start to merge, as we do, and a lot of you guys are with Terry and whatnot too, and there's no reason why I shouldn't even be visiting Terry as well. We're all kind of the same. So yeah, so we may just keep it as it is. But either way, big hugs there, Care Bear. We'll just take a moment of silence for Karen and just send her energy. All right. All right, and I'll make a post of that too. So if you're looking for Care Bear, she will not be on YouTube for a minute. But all right, guys. So let's do some energy clearing for this week and set up for this week. And Care Bear there as well, set up for a much better week for you as well, Karen. Big favor there. All right. So if you want to join me here, we're going to do an invocation for this week. I am still bringing Mother Isis here, and that'll be our channeling as well. So here we go, guys. All right. All right. Love to Care Bear. You are really a light, Karen. Yeah, you are. You're a big light, Karen. You have an infectious smile, and you just and of course the ears. Your cat ears. But, all right. All right, guys. So let's clear some energies here. I'm going to bring in Isis. I'm an open channel, so you don't see me do any toning or anything here. And again, it's just my higher self. I'm not under any delusion. I mean, really, it's the energies of Isis, yes, but it's channeling through my higher self directly. I mean, I think you guys got it. All right, guys. Mother Goddess Isis here. We are grateful for each and every one of you. And yes, it is I, Isis, but it is also Josh's higher self. If you are in understanding, there is no difference between the two because you are generating your universe through you, from you, to you, right? So if you are channeling Mother Goddess Isis, myself here, right? Then it is coming through you, and you are channeling my energy through your higher self. Are you in understanding? But we are going to have an invocation for all you mothers out there who carried your children in the womb. For all you mothers out there who are in understanding of the miracle of childbirth. We wish you the greatest Mother's Day. Every day is Mother's Day, dearie. If you have no mother, you have no universe. You are not here in the planet, on the gaming field, in your universe. You are just a fathom if you are not with a mother. So even if you do not get along with your mother, even if you are motherless at the moment, you had to have one at some point. So send love to your mother. Send love to Mother Gaia as well, as you are standing on the biggest of mothers. But nonetheless, it is your mother who gave birth to you. It is your mother who you conceptualized yourself, but your mother brought it forth. So without her, you would not be here right now. So keep all of that in mind, dearies. We are grateful. So what are you seeing for yourself this week? Ask Mother Isis what you want to see. What are you bringing forth from yourself to yourself this week as we pet the dog right there? So what do you want in your universe? We are going to do an invocation to have an amazing week in your universe. Follow Mother Isis here, then we will take doggy out again. Mother Isis, we invoke an amazing week. We see ourselves in the most amazing light, and we see ourselves in the most amazing healing light. We send love and healing to Karen, aka Care Bear. Mother Isis sends her all the love and healing protection of her womb. And Care Bear, if you are needing protection from Mother Isis, if you are needing love from Mother Isis, do not hesitate to climb into her womb of love. Do not hesitate to ask Mother Isis for her protection, and do not hesitate to ask Archangel Raphael for his green light of healing. Together, we, Archangel Raphael and Mother Isis, myself, can assist you if you are willing to accept and ask us for help, Care Bear. So we are in loving you. We are in grateful with you, and we are asking of you to step forth into those energies and step forth into the healing light, Care Bear. Ask yourself, ask Mother Isis for a pyramid of protection, and ask Archangel Raphael for his green sword, his green healing light. Use your violet flame as well to protect and to clear. And Karen, we see you in the highest loving light. Mother Isis sees you, feels your pain, and wants to work with you. So speak with us, and we will help you. What do you want to see for your week? Close your eyes. See a vision of your week. hold it in the highest loving light and see what you are looking for. If it is change, step into the change. If it is love, step into the love. It is financial abundance. Know that the abundance comes from you because you are the grounding energy that brings the abundance to you, not in lack, but in love, right? You create your universe through the energies that you pour out of you. You are the resident energy of what you are looking for. So if you are seeing abundance in your universe financially and you are looking for financial abundance, Mother Isis is then asking you to stand in the frame of financial abundance and pour that out of you. You are abundant in everything you do and create that for yourself. If you are seeing yourself needing love, then you are the love that you are looking for. Start with the love from yourself. Mother Isis is asking you to be and radiate that love as it'll radiate from you. So what are you looking for this week? Whatever it is, you radiate it. Put it out. Pour it from you. Vibrate that energy because you are a resonant energy. What you are in your core, your beliefs, your vibration is what creates your loving living universe, dearies. Are you seeing that? Karen, we hold you in the highest light. We see you in the highest loving light and we love you, Care Bear. Work with Mother Isis. Ask Mother Isis, Care Bear, for assistance, for love, and to step in, to guide and to ground, and we will be with you always. Whatever you are looking for in your universe, allow it to be here. Allow it to come in and allow it to be part of your frame. Remember, everything that you are seeing, everything that you are doing, everything that you are wearing, walking, and eating, so to speak, living, breathing, and right, comes through you. You are generating it. You are just like the Yes album, right? The big generator, right? You are the big generator of your universe. Everything you want in your universe comes right from you. Mother Isis is asking you to see from the higher standpoint how you are creating all of this. You are plopped down to create all of this. Are you seeing that? We love you. Love yourselves, dearie. Remember, your vibration equals your manifestation. I'm going to say that again. Your vibration will generate your manifestations. If you are an understanding of that, dearies, then you will see how your energies create what you are looking for or not. So what are you looking for this week? Ground into it because you are the grand arbiter of your vibration, right? And that is your manifestation. Releasing. All right. So there you go. All that energy pouring into my head. All right. So yeah. So your vibration creates your manifestation, right? And so if you are, what are you vibrating then? Are you vibrating lack? You're going to create lack. Are you vibrating abundance financially? What abundance are you vibrating? Because you are the grand arbiter of the vibration that you have. So if you are seeing abundance, what are you seeing abundance of as well? If you want abundance of something, make sure that you are tagging it with something, because otherwise it'll be the arbiter of what you generally fear. Is what you are pushing away, because generally what you push away in fear, what you resist tends to persist. And if you are not giving tags to abundance, then and you start talking about this, that, or what you don't have, then you're going to have, that's the abundance you're going to create in your universe. Clint, good dunning. And how are you? Yes, you had mentioned that you wanted to work with me there, Clint, at some point. And just as I get this and get a schedule for work here and get things kind of resituated and rejiggered here on the channel and back in my universe, send me an email, Mr. Floyd Channelings with an S at gmail.com. We'll chat. And yeah. All right. And Jimena, if you catch this at all, I owe you an email and a Zoom. We were going to get together too. So I owe you a Zoom. But yeah. So, and if I was going to work with anybody here, obviously a kind of a speed bump of life, right? And so the channel kind of, sometimes, I mean, this is my priority, but priorities right now is feeding me and putting, keeping this up, right? All right. So, but yeah, so hit the speed hump, so to speak, and now we're kind of getting back into cruise control here. So as of today, I should have a second job. I'm going to be working security, or not security, but concerts. So, which is cool. So I get to be the usher at a concert. Pardon me. And so I get to pick the concerts that I want to work. So I'll probably work a fish, even though I'm going to fish. And these will be fun. So a second job. We have 3 jobs really, and so and then this is kind of a job too. So we have 4 jobs, like the Jamaican guy from In Living Color. All right, guys. So yeah, so it's interesting though, because you're your resonant energy. So now that I've be what? So now that she just wants to play. So now that I've my resonant energy is shifting, and I'm seeing myself as more abundant, right? As the abundance that I've been looking for in the first place in my own universe. Now that that is all shifting, you know what you begin to find is that some of these things that we thought were super hard, like earning money and such, isn't as hard as you think. It can flow to you, and you can begin to see where it can flow to you if you allow it to what flow to you. So from your end, step into that energy. Watch what happens here. We're going to work more on that, because everything that you see, everything is really truly, and I'm just going to start hammering this in, is based off of your vibration. All of it is your resonant energy. So it's like you're the grand, like you're the grand tune fine. You're the tuning fork of your universe, right? Witchy Trista there, and check her out as well. I did. She's got 2 really good videos up with her forks. One with like the sacral and the root, and the one with like the crown and the heart. And try them, guys. You to me, it's better. I get like of Michael from Healing and Beyond. Like I do better with the tuning forks. Doing, for me. But all right, so let's work with this is clear quartz. So we're going to ground intentions into the clear quartz. Doggo. All right, her name's Sierra, but Doggo is like the nickname that the family had given her. All right, so clear quartz. So ground your intentions this week into the clear quartz. I will burn it off or clean it. I clean this regularly with the Palo Santo. But so yeah, so you're not mixing intentions, and this doesn't hold last week's intentions or anything else. So clear. Take a thank you, Josh. Love that you're on earlier time zone. Have to go hug. All right, we love you, Doreen. Please do check out Doreen there. She's doing she does yoga, astrological yoga, which is really amazing. So do check that out. So the Children's School of Yoga, please do check out Doreen's channel. And we love you, Doreen, and have a fantastic day. All right, have a great day. All right, so let's work with the clear quartz. And so ground take a moment here. Look into the quartz. Look into my eyes, right? No, ground your intentions into this for a quick sec. Would you please put a link for her channel? Yeah, can somebody throw Witchy Trista's channel into and I'll swap it out with Millie's pinned comment there. And of course, you can always, honestly though, Lindsay, you can always go to my live page as well. Witchy Trista is there, but yeah, and I think it's at Witchy Trista. But yeah, if somebody can wants to find her channel, throw it in, I would be blessed. And once I see it up there, I'll pin it. All right, so let's work with the quartz. And again, whatever you are looking to ground into, please just take the energy of the quartz and, of course, the rainbow within it as well. And if you don't, Lindsay, if I don't get to, if I'm not able to pin it, or if we don't get Trista pinned up there, just go to my community or my channel and then go to the lives, and it's like just there, because she was live last just a few. Good dawning. Jimena, you must have heard me there, because, and wait, you don't have a pin. Hang on. That is, Jimena, you have a pin, and I still owe you a Zoom. We got to get together here at some point. We're going to work together and do a live. But so, Jimena, let me, once I get my full bore work schedule, which should be today, hopefully, then I will email you, and we will pick up where we left off. There we go. Millie, thank you. All right. You please pin message. There we go. All right, Witchy Trista is now pinned in the comments there. So yeah, I can speak for myself, and I know at least one more on this channel here that have found Witchy Trista's tuning forks to be some of the most activating stuff we've ever done in our entire lives. I can speak for myself that her tuning forks activated my root or my gut. It wasn't fully activated. It is now. Well, it's activating. What's fully activated, I have no idea. But yeah. So now I can feel my gut alive, which I did not before. Not like my heart chakra for sure. But yeah, so it's incredibly activating. So if you are looking for some Woo! In your universe, try the tuning forks. We're all vibration, right? So she's literally of each of your chakras, and it's like, if you feel any of that, clear audience, clear audio, you have anything musically, it will crush you in the long run. All right, clear quartz. Energy works with your permission here, so here we go, guys. All right, and again, we will seal this as well, but grounding your intentions for this week into the clear quartz. What do you see for this week? What are you looking for to create? And of course, see Care Bear in the highest loving light as you see your week this week. See her in love and peace, please, and see her. Just see Care Bear with a smile. There we go. All right. And what are you feeling here? You may feel this in your root sacral. Whatever you're grounding into is where you'll feel it. For me, most of this stuff hits in my root chakra because that's most of our wounds. All of us here, generally speaking, have busted, destroyed root and sacral chakras. If you've posted anything on YouTube, there's a healing there of some fashion. So like for Millie or for Care Bear or myself, there's a fashion, Lindsay even, Jimena, there's a fashion of healing that had to have taken place, or you wouldn't have had the guts to ever shove anything on YouTube at all. Not one iota would you have done so. So do keep that in mind. If you've ever posted anything on YouTube, if you have an Instagram following, not just your personal account, if you do anything like that, then you're not as, we all think we're broken. We're not broken anyways, but we're more healed than we think. In the aspect of just being able to throw something on YouTube, 99% of the planet would never do that. Because they're too self-conscious, right? But if you can put something on YouTube, you're not so self-conscious. All right. So we're using the clear quartz to ground our intentions for this week into the quartz, what we're looking to achieve, to accomplish, or to heal in some cases here. And the healing journey never ends. Keep in mind, you're never truly out of the dark night of the soul, as you're never truly wherever you're trying to go. It's all what happens. So let's be honest here. What is happening with most of us is that we're just clearing the trauma, which raises our vibration, and then we wait a minute, and then we step into our frame. It's that, if you want to call that ascension, you're more than welcome to framing yourself up, if you want to call that. I mean, you're vibrating, but you vibrate differently every day. You may be vibrating higher, but that just makes it easier for you to create. You're in more resonance with yourself, right? So what are you really vibrating? You're just more in resonance with yourself. So let's clear any blocks. What's blocking you today? So we're going to remove some blocks here. So if there's something blocking you, throw it away. There's an absolute reason why we all resonate similar stories, guys. There's a lot of similarities to a lot of what's going on to a lot of us and what has gone on or is going on in this group. And so, banging into the phone here. So, yeah. And I was actually able to call my mom on Mother's Day. So keep that. For the first time in 6 years, 7 years, I called my mom for Mother's Day. And yeah, and Millie, apparently, if you watch Diane G, and we're talking to, I'm going to send Diane G an email too. She's another soul that I'd like to have on the channel here. If you have not seen Diane G, she was live over the weekend, and it is in the Discord. And if you want a link to the Discord, email me at Mr. Floyd Channelings with an S at gmail.com, and I will get you on the Discord, as we have Zane now part of the Discord. Grateful. And if you're watching, Zane, love you, brother. And so yeah, but either way, stop. There we go. All right, let's clear this. All right, so let's clear this out, guys. We'll seal this up. right, sealed, hermetically sealed. There we go. If you ever do a energy and they don't seal it, then they're leaving that portal theoretically open, and everything on this planet is somewhat of a portal. Diane G's latest video at 45:22. Yeah, she's fire. Absolute fire. So Diana G is we're gonna have her Diane G. We're gonna have her on the channel at some point. She does clearing and Akashic work as well, but mostly she's known as a one heavenly. I'm gonna say hello because we don't want to put that energy. She's a heavenly cleaner, right? So she can go in there and bam with that energy and just clear it right up. I'm being forced to move in ways I didn't want to. It's all for my greater good and for my children's benefits is what Care Bear. All right. All right, guys. Let's close this out here. With a which of your days are you most I don't know yet. That's a good question there, Victor. Today. I was supposed to get all right, so my universe at the moment, right? This is a snapshot of Mr. Right? Outside of door dashing. So I was supposed to get a scheduled text to me. They're closed on Sundays. He's never had to really write a schedule, so I'm Mother's Day and all that. So I'm assuming it slipped. I have no idea. But either way, I'm going to go into the shop today after your wave, right? And after Truth Wave please do check Truth Wave Energy Meditation at 9:45 a.m. p.m. That's East Coast. In the morning and the evening, in the dawning in the evening. So all of us that you see here in this chat, if you're watching this in the rewind or the replay, will be at or are at, generally speaking, Truth Wave Energy Meditation to get grounding for the day, and then we close out our day together as a family as well. And so Victor coming into our universe couldn't be any better because it rounds off. It starts our day and rounds. Oh, well, I start. Nah. He used to start the day. Now I do, but I used to go in after him. But yeah, it helps us to start the day, and then we round off our day as a collective. Again, collective energy with Victor there. So at Truth Wave at 9:45. So join Victor and say hi. Come join him. Truth Wave Energy Meditation. Check it out by all means. All right, guys. Let's close this out here, and we're going to dedicate today's show to Care Bear and her loving living universe. And we see Care Bear in the highest loving light. We see Care Bear in the safest light, and we see Care Bear in the biggest group hug ever. Let's all pile on Karen there and give her a big group hug right now. So we love you, Karen. All right, guys. Let's close this out. We will be live tomorrow at 6. I should have a schedule of some fashion. So Jimena, I will get an email to you once I have a schedule. And that's kind of when everything kind of went in my universe last week. And so now as it all settles back down into my new universe, then exactly. So Jimena, I will get an email out to you. Clint, send me an email if you, and we can, Mr. Floyd Channelings with an S at gmail.com. It's also in my channel description. And we can set something up too. And yeah. And you can catch Lucky Stone over the weekend. He did a show on NPCs. I don't know what's going on with Wounds to Wisdom. Teresa, she's been live Tuesdays and Thursdays, but also she's been having issues with her family. Something's going on with her family. We don't know if it's issues or not, and we don't want to pin anything on anybody, right? So she's been having an energy with her family in some fashion that has been taking her away from the show. So hopefully her dad's all right and everything's good there. Teresa, we miss you as well, and just send you love and favor to your universe. But so today, as far as who's live, I don't think anybody per se. Willow's not live. Willow switched up her schedule to be live Wednesdays and then Saturdays, I believe. So we'll get that written down and figure it out. I will get the thumb cards posted. Here we go. These cards all posted up on the channel. If you missed the Fire Homa last night, where you can see my mug sideways, of course, but you can see me popping into the Fire Homa with Jared, which was amazing. And again, Jared, thank you from the bottom of my heart to the top of yours for inviting me to the Fire Homa last night. It was amazing. So if you did not watch that, then there's a link in the community page to Jared's channel. If you type in Huda, you will never find it because you'll get 50,000 pages about the Who. And yeah, exactly. All right. Yes, Lindsay, I jumped on a $20 piece Josh was selling from the crystal shop. He was employed. Oh, the Moldavite. Yeah. Yeah, we had a $20 piece of chip of Moldavite. It wasn't actually like Moldavite like this from the, oh, like it's in my room, but the Moldavite from the like Moldavite company that sells it to everybody. There's only one distributor of Moldavite. They claim the rock in the name of Spain. So did I claim this in the name of Spain, right? No, they claim the piece of Moldavite, and then they get to chisel it off and sell it to everybody on the planet until there is no more. One day there'll be no more Moldavite. It'll all be sold off, right? But all right, I saw you poking your head in multiple times. It made me smile. Oh, thank you guys. That was the idea. And then Jared picked up the camera and moved it just a hair, not purposely, and I couldn't slide my head over anymore. But it all worked out. But yeah, so come to Colorado, and we too can probably do a fire homa, right? But yeah. But I'm only going to state this. Go to the Discord. Go look at the bell that I had. All right, so I'll even state it here. Okay, so we've all heard of the Saturn Moon Matrix, right? And if we think we're living in a game, I'm only going to state how feedbacky the field can be, right? Because this is a living toroidal field, it can feedback to you, right? So, and then we're going to end the show, especially if you want to go over to Terry. All right, so from my end, as a feedback loop, right? As this universe being a feedback loop, right? So we all know about the moon, the Saturn Moon Matrix, right? You know Saturn, right? You know Saturn, the planet, right? Well, there's also a car company called Saturn. There was, right? They've been out of business for at least a decade, right? And so Saturn turned out to be the logo on the cowbell that I was using. So I'm using a Saturn cowbell at a full moon ceremony. So I literally got a message from, if you want to see it this way, this is how the feedback field can speak, the Saturn Moon Matrix, right? I say nothing more, but in a twisted sort of fashion there, I created the Saturn Moon Matrix. And created me. Right. Either way, guys. Yeah. Think about it a second. I'm at a full moon ceremony using a bell. At the end of the bell, make some noise. The bell had Saturn, the company Saturn, car company logo on it. I leave it alone. All right, guys, let's close this out with a group hug. But if you can start to see threads in your universe, you might see how that is a huge deal. If I am working with, right, and all right, guys. All right, so left arm up to the person to your left, right arm up to the person on your right. We're going to close out here. And of course, energetics, just like we did with the clear quartz here, works with all of us, right through the field. So left arm up, right arm up. Here we go, guys. All right, we send love and energy from our left hand right through our right. And we spin it around. It comes back right through our heart chakra and back around. So we send that love. As we spin our love up, we connect our love and our energy to the greater source field. Ka-chunk. I'll be right with you, dog. And we connect it to the greater source field. Ka-chunk. And we connect our love. As we spin it up, we send that love up to everyone in the greater source field, in the one planet Earth, in the game system called Earth. Witchy Trista, good dawning. Look who, and Trista, if you look at the pinned messages on the channel, whose channel is pinned to the messages? Look at the pinned messages, Miss Trista, and have a nice day. We love you. And we were talking about you. Your ears must have been ringing because we were saying how activating and how amazing your tuning forks are, because they are. And we love you. All right. All right. So as we spin that energy up, we spin it around and around and around, and we feel it whipping through our heart chakra, right? We send love to everybody in the greater source field. We see everybody in love, and we see everybody with four walls. There's no reason why anybody on this grand experiment called planet Earth here should be living in a hut or a tent or under a bridge or in a cave or in a hollow in a tree or wherever you're trying to hide to live, or in a doorway or anything else. Absolutely not. There's enough money, energy, and stuff on this planet to give everybody a 2-bedroom house with an acre of land in Texas. But that's a whole nother story. So we don't even have a population problem. We have a density problem, shoving everybody into giant buildings right next to each other. That's a density problem, but we do not have a population problem. We see each of those and everybody in those houses with fresh fruit, fresh vegetables, and clean and running water. There's no reason when on a planet where 50% of the food is thrown away, why anybody should have to worry about what they eat. Secondly, there's no reason why when we have more fresh water on this planet than you could shake a stick at here, why anybody should go thirsty. Why should anybody have to bring water from a river, then boil it for 20, 30 minutes, and then sit there and wait for 2 hours for it to cool off? When you can drink water right out of the air. We have a box that's been created that takes water out of the air, 10% humidity or more. We see love on this planet. There's no reason why anybody on this planet should not have love. Anybody should be chasing a hug on this planet. There's 8 billion vibrations. We're not saying all our people are not, but there's 8 billion vibrations on this planet. Should be easier to find the vibration for you to get a hug from, right? We see each and every one of us here as well with purpose. A lot of people on this planet have no purpose, right? So you end up, that's one of the most dangerous things to have on this planet is no purpose. So we see everybody with a purpose. Grace, we love you. Good done. Oh, is that Krista or is that Grace? I don't know why I saw the word Grace. All right. But either way, we love you. So grateful. When we see each and every one of us here in the highest loving light. Let's hold Care Bear up to the highest loving light. We see Karen, Care Bear. Whatever is circling in her universe as clear, whatever is going on in her universe as healed, and whatever is going on in her universe as part of her past. We see Karen there in the highest loving light, and we all love you, Karen. We see Karen Suki as well. Speaking of Karens, we see Karen Suki not having to drive to Estes Park to go to the doctor. We see Suzette not having to wake up at 3 a.m. to check to make sure her mother didn't unplug the refrigerator or turn the heat back on. And we also see Suzette driving away from her house with 4 to 5 days of respite care, right? We see Lindsay as well, financially stable, living in an amazing situation with fresh food, fresh vegetables, and an amazing universe. And we see all of you out there, Henny as well, who's not yet, but eventually going to figure out where she's going to live, right? And so we see Henny living in an amazing new universe as well that comes right to her without any effort, right? We see that for each and every one of you. Whatever you're looking for in your universe today, may it come to you easily. May it come to you with love. May it come to you with peace. May it come to you with very, if not any effort at all. And we see each other today. We hold each other up in the highest loving light. And we take the love that we've been spinning around, as it's been whipping around, and we release our love into the greater source field. And we close out today by saying, hallelujah. So it is, and so much love. All right. It changes every day. We didn't remove the forever chemicals, but that's all right. All right, guys. I love you. Brazzy, good dawning. Grateful. We love you, Brazzy. All right, Lindsay, I have a friend still in prison because he was labeled some sort of threat. He was prepared and is a good guy. He needs prayers. Okay, we send him love. We don't know who he is, but we send him love. Anybody who's in prison on this planet unjustly, and that's a good portion of them, we send them love, right? Here's a question for you. How many people in America are in jail for smoking weed? Well, how many of you can go down to the street and buy legal weed? Ain't that some crazy stuff, right? So some of you can go down the street and walk into a store and buy legal weed and just smoke it, and nothing happens. And there's people on this planet who, in the same country, who went down the street to their friend's house and bought some illegal weed, and poof, now they're spending the rest of the time in jail, right? Yeah, favor. Lots of injustice. So glad to be back with good. Yeah, we missed you too, Angela. Love you. All right, guys. Hour 8. We're going to close out for today. We will see you all, of course, in Truth Wave here shortly. And remember, everything you do or don't do, and it's truly up to you, helps to create your loving, living universe. You are the vibration of your universe. Everything comes out from you into the greater source field and then turns around as your universe, right? You only see your world as you do. So as you release your darkness into the light and realize that it didn't even exist to begin with, and as you release it to your highest self, you step into your lightest self, your light body. Your cells spread out, you vibrate faster, and it's an instant 40-pound weight loss program, right? Because as you release your emotions, you feel lighter inside as if you had lost weight. There you go. And technically, you really did. All right, guys. Because all that energy does what? It weighs you down. There you go. All right, no more being weighed down. All right, Karen. Everybody take a moment. Again, send Karen some love as you're out and about in your universe today. Hold Karen, Care Bear, in your highest loving light. I dedicate this show to you today, Karen, and to love that you bring to all of us that we want to reciprocate back to you because you are a special soul, and we are grateful to know you. All right, guys, stay awesome because you are. I will post up tomorrow's show once I get my schedule. As long as I'm not working tomorrow night, Laura should be posted today as well. If not, then I will text Laura and we will figure something out as far as a different time. Terry is pre-recorded, so there's nothing even to watch there. So yeah, so how about that, guys? All right, stay awesome because you are. I love you all, and yeah, make it a day, guys. And whatever you're doing today, hold Karen in your highest energy regards there. All right, guys. And of course, check out Witchy Trista as well. She'll bust you can chakra bust there for sure. All right, guys. Love you all. And I think Krista's going live today at noon. And yeah, there's Terry if you want to watch the replay. So she's I think she went to a conference or something. I don't know, but either way, guys, stay awesome because you are. And I will see you all in the next.